Hey, hey, hey. Good morning, everyone. Well, I thought I would just give you a highlight reel of what we've got going on today. Show you where we stand, what we're behind on. Probably shouldn't be shooting this video, but people like to know what's up and to see what's up, and all the time asking questions about how do we get it all done. Usually we don't. We get what we can. This is a family-run farm, and so the family puts in the work. We do have a friend, Jennifer, who helps every now and then with harvesting or seeding. She's trying to learn a little bit about it, and so she volunteers some time, and her time is greatly appreciated when we get it. It's been a while since we've worked her, so it's about time to work her. But anyway, let's look at a couple of things here instead of my face. Alright, we have some organic pea shoots. Now these will be going to the new grow room as soon as it is done. Right now the current grow room and propagation room is full. We got another tray of organic pea shoots also. Here we have some peppers coming up. These are ahi lemon drops and some ahi pineapples, looking good. We have some lettuce. We have some diamond eggplants. We got some early cucumbers for the greenhouse. I think we have some broccoli down there. And we have some basil. Look at those adorable basils. It's a Genovese. Oh, here we have some sweet peppers. These are all, we're starting to up pot, so a lot more to do. We have a partial tray of sage. Germination was a little spotty. Here I have some peach trees I've been grafting. Over here I have some pluots that I grafted a little bit earlier in the year from leftover rootstock, and we kept them in the house so they would heal, and they're looking quite well. Very happy with those, very happy with them. Here's some of our trays we work with. These trays hold those pots. That's a 3-inch pot. We use this shelf during this time of year for orders. It'll need to be cleaned off today. It's been a catch-all for the week. As you can imagine, quite busy, but needs to be cleaned off today because we'll start assembling seed orders from our seeds for people that's bought them. We use a lot of our seeds, but we also use, you see some Johnnies and some adaptive ones, and up there's some rare seeds, and we use organic seeds from a lot of places. Baker Creek Rare Seeds is not organic, but they use organic practice, and since a lot of the seeds they sell I cannot buy anywhere else, we get special approval on those because they can trace how they process their seeds even though they're not certified. But we'll clean this off so we can process our seeds. Our Scionwood sales for the week, there'll be probably around 40 packages, maybe 50, that'll be packaged up tomorrow and shipped out Saturday morning. That's our Song Sweet cauliflower. That's got to be up potted today. Here we have some more peppers. There's some more pea shoots. This is how we hoped not to be doing this year, but we run out of room already in our propagation room. Business has grown that much. We was hoping that this would go away this year. Sorry about the focus problems there with the camera. I'm not sure what's going on. But this is a bookshelf in our living room that we turned into a propagation shelf. Me and my wife both are just as addicted to this lifestyle, so there was no disagreements on what to do. I mentioned it and she said absolutely. So we've been using this now for a couple of years, and the little shelf you saw down there was a shelf that we converted, that we used to have in the living room, but we quit using, so it's sitting in storage. So we converted it several years ago, and we've used that for several years to start our seedlings for our garden. and it works quite well. But this is just a bookshelf that we converted. You'll see we're going away from the T12s, but we started with T12s. You'll see a T12 with some daylight bulbs under it. That's a 2-bulb shop light. And you see I've got 2 surge protectors, one for the heat blankets and one for the lights. And the reason for that is I can come over at night if something's going on that I don't want the lights on or to give them a rest, and I can just turn off the lights without turning off the heat blankets. And if I don't have any seedlings, I can turn off the heat blankets all on one power strip. But here we have some peppers. These are all jalapenos. We got lemon spice and orange spice and Degato jalapenos. And over here we have some habaneros. Let's see, orange habaneros, some red habaneros, and some West Indies, which is also a red habanero, and a lightning habanero. And here we have some red Rocket Cayennes, and these just came out of the germination chamber last night. They should have come out yesterday morning, but I missed them. But red Rocket Cayennes and long red Cayennes and purple Cayennes and Buena Mulatas. And here we have some Alma paprikas, some pimento peppers. These are Ashe County pimentos, and some shishitos. If you've ever had a shishito, while it's not a flavorful pepper, and it is such a good pepper to add to about any dish. It just goes with about anything. Over here we have some broccoli, if I remember what that is. And here we got some peppers just emerging. And the Trinidad Moruga scorpions are the ones that are up right now. The rest of them are not up. And we have some Roilla orange bell peppers and some Wisconsin lake bells, some golden California wonders, some Zulus, some yellow bells, and these are tomatoes. These are Dancing with Smurf cherry tomatoes and Brad's Atomic grape. Down here, if I had another heat mat, these would be on it. We have Degato jalapenos, pumpkin spice jalapenos. And over there we have Tabasco peppers. And here we have a mix of peppers. So, now what I'm getting ready to do after I take you up for a trip to the germination room is I've been working on these cabbages. This is and I would not even attempt to pronounce the name of these cabbages, but this is a slightly savoyed white and purple cabbage from Baker Creek. Something like Violacio de Verona. And here's some tomatoes I have to up pot today. These were started early. These will be going into our garden, so we baby them a little bit more than most people would. There is a tray of peppers that I have been working on. Those are habanadas, which is a heatless habanero. Here's some strawberry starts that we will be up potting. This is the tray I'm getting ready to take up to the greenhouse. That's a tray of cabbages that I did last night. And I'm not sure what that is. And down there's some more peppers. You see the dead spot in the middle? That was my fault. Too close to the light, not enough water. Some trees I'll be cutting off and grafting. There were peach trees. That's just a family fun conversation. That's a volunteer tomato that came up in a pot, and we've just kind of let it grow. It's just been kind of fun. Okay, now this is inside of our house. Now we don't do everything in the house. We do actually have greenhouses and germination rooms and so on and so forth. But it seems like that there is never enough space. Pardon the camera for a moment while I open the door. This is just me, nobody helping. There goes our chicken. She don't like to stay in her spot unless it's got a roof. And she don't like you messing with her. I say our chicken, like we only got one. We got a lot. She's got to be put back up though in a area that's got a roof on it so she doesn't run away. There's our John Deere 1025R. The tiller broke this week. Not very happy with the tiller. It's not been a quality piece of equipment. It was bought from John Deere. It's one of the Frontier equipment. And it's just been not what I thought it should be. You know, you think you're buying a piece of equipment that's quality. It's already broke twice. So, this is our heated greenhouse. Getting ready to turn the heat down to pilot for the day. These don't work on a thermostat. You can wire a thermostat up to them. They kind of work on a as they need. And they work pretty good. But when the temperature changes, they don't quite adjust as quick as you'd want them to. So, there's peppers and cabbages and broccoli, lettuces that we're growing out for the greenhouse. Some more broccoli. That's the calabrese, I think, down there is what all of that is. Some strawberry starts. Basil and oregano over there. Let's just walk over and take a look at it. What do you say? How beautiful them beets are. Wow. Them's got to go in the ground probably this weekend. And leeks. Some oregano and some chamomile and some Chinese pink celery. We really like that pink celery. Chamomile, basil, large leaf basil, rosemary, some more chamomile. Some overwintered peppers. These are most of those are a Killian, and it's a type of cayenne. We'll be picking those peppers off probably this weekend. Some more Chinese pink celery. So, how beautiful that oregano is. Genovese basil. Some Italian. There's some more of the cabbage I was just telling you about. The Violacea de. Anyway, it's a white and purple lightly savoyed cabbage. And these are peppermint chard, peppermint stick chard technically. Some more lettuce that didn't get took care of. Chamomile, sage, lavender, rosemary, some licorice basil, more strawberry starts, some kale, lemongrass, lemon basil, some more chard, different type. I think that's bright lights. Sage, more strawberry starts, some beets, got some mint. We got some elderberry, propagated elderberries down here. And I forget what that was, maybe a hibiscus or something. I don't know, that was my wife. And some more leeks. Looking very nice. Cilantro. Some more beets. Thyme. Never can get enough thyme. Chamomile. Leeks. That should be onions. Some more Chinese pink celery. Elderberries. We got some blackberries and raspberries. And then over here, doors catch just a little bit. This is our lettuce greenhouse. Well, greens greenhouse. There's more than just lettuce in here. Newly planted bed. of top soy. And some peas. Carrots are in there. Some little gem lettuce just got planted. We have radishes and romaine lettuce here that we've been taking leaves from. And I think that's maybe the red trout lettuce, possibly. Don't know if it's got the coloring on it yet. I see some spots though. I bet it's coming. Kohlrabi, Mizuna, some watercress, some purple bok choy, kale, some kale, but they'll need hit for a dose of fertilizer. Looking a little rough, peaked. Some cut and come again lettuce and some radishes in there. The radishes should be coming out shortly. And then we got some plants on the floor that are getting ready to go in. So that's just part of what we do. That's sure not everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. While we're finishing up here, I'm going to open up some more vents. We got one automatic vent on the greenhouse, and I've got another one to install. We had 3 on it, and 2 of them broke last year. So we've been doing automatic thing, or the manual thing, opening these vents. And if you know anything about lettuce, you know lettuce doesn't like it hot. So I come out every morning around this time. Now as the days get hotter, this has got to be done quicker. But I come out about this time every morning and open them up. Shortly, we'll just be leaving them open in here. And yes, ideally we wouldn't want stuff sitting in our walkway here because it just makes life harder. But we'll try to maximize our space and work with what we've got. So that's what we're doing. So sometimes that means stepping over stuff. In the background here, you see the frame of our 30 by 40 high tunnel. We are super stoked about this. I mean, look at this thing. Just wow. We are so thankful. We thank God for this abundant blessing. This is going to be amazing. Got some videos on this if you want to look at them. But anyway, I'm going to get to work. I've got trees to spray with organic horticultural dormant oil and work to do. So I got to get at it. So talk at you later.